In an interview aired on Sunday, President-elect Donald Trump outlined his priorities for his new term, promising immediate and bold action after taking office on the 20th of Jan. He vowed to pardon Jan 6 Capitol rioters on day one, describing their prison treatment as hell, and expressed interest in finding a legislative solution to allow dreamers, undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children, to stay legally.
The dreamers are going to come later. And we have to do something about the dreamers, because these are people that have been brought here at a very young age. And many of these are middle-aged people now. They don't even speak the language of their country. And yes, we're going to do something about the dreamers.
What does that mean? What are you going to do?
I will work with the Democrats on a plan. And if we can come up with a plan, but the Democrats have made it very, very difficult to do anything. Republicans are very open to the dreamers. The dreamers, we're talking many years ago, they were brought into this country, many years ago. Some of them are no longer young people, and in many cases they become successful. They have great jobs. In some cases they have small businesses. Some cases they might have large businesses, and we're going to have to do something with them. And
you want them to be able to stay, that's what you're saying?
I do.
Okay.
I want to be able to work something out, and it should have been able to be worked out over the last 3 or 4 years. And it never got worked out.
Trump reaffirmed his plans to deport millions of undocumented immigrants and end birthright citizenship, calling it ridiculous. Convicted criminals would also be prioritized, though he shows openness to working with Congress on the dreamer's status. He also promised to extend tax cuts from his first term and avoid restrictions on abortion bills. On foreign policy, Trump said he hopes to end the war in Ukraine and suggested U.S. military aid could decrease. NATO support, he said, hinges on allies paying their fair share. He also expressed doubt over the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's future. Trump criticized Obamacare, saying he'd replace it with a better plan if one is developed, and pledged to release his full medical records, noting he'll be the same age at the end of his term as Biden is now.
I think it's a little hard to explain. Obamacare, when I took it over, was a disaster. And I made it
hasn't
workable.
insured 20 million people.
Yeah, because of me. Because of me. If you look at what I did, I was the one. I made it good.
You
yeah,
tried
legally.
to repeal and replace it. You tried to kill it,
Because if I repealed
sir.
it and replaced it, we would have had a better system, because we wouldn't have had health care. And the Democrats would have been forced to do something. If we wouldn't have had it, the Democrats would have been forced to do something that they wouldn't do if we have it.